alternative land. That alternative land was given to me just behind Musakasonga Stadium, but it happened that that land had an issue because the government had re-entered that piece of land because it was not developed in the time frame given. So because of that, I have ended up losing out because I cannot get into that piece of land which was given to me as an alternative because they are saying that government uses wrong procedure to re-enter that piece of land. So I have written to everybody in Ndora, the politicians, the civic leaders. It seems no one is attending to me, and I've even forgotten about now. So really, it's a problem. The lack of proper record keeping is creating problems for us as individuals. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for sharing your experience. Let's pick up another one, and then we'll allow our guest to respond. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
This is Dr. Proud.
All right, please.
How is the Patrick Musole and the chairman there? I want to assist me because we got so many people who got land, large portion of land, but they don't develop. Right now, Rosara City Council has run out of burial sites. Are you in negotiation to find another burial site? For example, you go to Chingwere, Leopard as is a full capacity. Now, council, they don't have burial payment to balance. I want to encourage those people who got land. Maybe you can tell us a graveyard like what is happening in Mutumbi and Memorial Park. So then you can help the government over burial sites. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your call. All right, Mr. Musole, we had Mulukwa, Ngambi, and Dr. Proud. Please go ahead with your response.
Thank you very much for the question that have been asked. The first question, I think a couple of questions. The first one, I think, from Mulukwa Maziopa was a statement reacting to the provisions of the policy. I want to make it clear that what I was talking about are not my individual views, nor are they individual views of the Zambia Land Alliance. This is the provisions of the National Lands Policy that was enacted in 2021. Under that policy, the youth have been allocated 20% of all land in Zambia, and the women have been allocated 50% of all land in Zambia. So it's policy. It's not an issue we can debate as to whether it's correct or it's wrong. It is in the policy. But I think this is part of affirmative action. So when you talk about land being an important resource for development, it should not be accessed by only a section of the population. Historically, land has been dominated by men, and so this affirmative action or provision came in to try and empower the youth, to empower women also who have been sidelined, and yet women are the majority of workers on land, so they've been provided with 50% allocation of all land. I think the issue we need to be dealing with here is discussing how do we actualize this? What are the barriers? What are the bottlenecks? What do we need to do for us to actualize this? We are not going backwards to discuss whether this is right or wrong. It's in the policy. We now need to discuss how to make it feasible. Ownership of land by foreigners. This is an issue that is currently provided for in the policy also. As to compliance to the requirements of the law, I must say that the government has an agency, the Zambia Development Agency. It is in place, and they help advise foreigners. They help verify and conduct due diligence on the foreigners to ensure that they meet the requirements of acquiring the land. So government actually works through the Zambia Development Agency to check on the legal requirement for acquiring this land. So I think that is done. What my question would be is monitoring to see how this land is utilized beyond the acquisition. I think that's what we need to look into. I think Mr. Ngambi's story from Ndola City Council is a sad story, where the same land was given to two of them himself. being given a day after the same land had been given to a lady. This is the issue we are discussing here. How it happens, God knows. That shows how many loopholes we have in our system. But you can understand, if this happened in 2005, that was way, way long before digitalization. Yes, it happened 20 years ago. It should not happen today, because we are in a digital era where all information is on our fingertips, and we should be able to see that this land is already given away. And it's sad that Mr. Ngambi has given up on pursuing this. I would have encouraged him to keep on pursuing it until he gets alternative land.
Does he still have a chance?
I think he still does. He still does, especially that the city council acknowledged that they made a mistake. They even they made an effort to give him alternative land, which unfortunately was also wrongly re-entered, and so that effort did not materialize. Yeah.
So what would you advise him to do?
I would advise him to go back to the city council. I think they're opening up spaces, and he could be offered, as long as he keeps the records. If the records are still there, he still stands a chance, especially that it's on record that the council made a mistake. Yeah.
Dr. Proud talks about burial sites.
Dr. Brown, Dr. Proud about burial land. I think this challenge we've known for years, that Lusaka has run out of land. But not to say that we don't have land. I think the reality is that the land that is available, it is in private hands. So we don't have land in the hands of the council that can be used for burial. But this is an investment opportunity. I know that ethically in our African or Zambian culture, we don't think that doing business on burial and so forth, we have this stigma around it. But I think we've seen Mtumbi, we've seen Memorial Park and all of that. So people that have land can actually repurpose it and use it as a memorial or burial site, and they can make some money out of it. It's actually lucrative business. So in agreeing with Dr. Proud, I would encourage people that have large tracts of land in the nearby within Lusaka to actually repurpose some of that for this business.
What are some of the laws surrounding burial sites? How long can that land remain that way? Is there any insights that you can give people?
Yeah, I think I need to verify. I think there's a certain number of laws right now. I've forgotten the figures, but I need to verify. There's a number of laws that, yes, that it can stay that way before it is repurposed. I can't remember the number of years, but I need to look it up.
That's okay. Let's pick up some more calls. Call us now, 0974-870-877. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name? Hello? I think we're having a bit of trouble with that line. Do try and call us back. We do want to hear from you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What's your name?
Kasonde Joseph.
Okay, Kasonde, please go ahead.
Yes, I have two questions. I wanted to find out the speaker there, the presenter is talking about the loopholes that we have in the land allocation and why the foreigners, when they come in our country, they have the capacity to sell. Are those loopholes, my question is, are those loopholes celebrated? And why is the government of Zambia quiet about it? Because we've seen a lot of investors that are coming in Zambia now are getting land and are able to sell freely without any complication. No, it's disheartening.
Kasonde, when you ask, is this celebrated?
Yes, is it celebrated by government of Zambia?
By that you mean,
that's my question.
Are they okay with it, is what you mean?
Yes, are they okay with it? Because I use the word celebrated because it looks like now they are not doing anything about it.
Okay. What's your other question?
Yes. My other question is, as a Minister of Land, do they have capacity to change these laws, or they wait for the government to act?
All right, thank you for your call.
Yes.
All right. It's the hot seat. Call us now. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, what's your name?
Morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm going to get them. This is the network.
I think he's having trouble with the network there. Do try and call us back. It is raining, so maybe that could, be a reason. But try again. We do want to hear what you have to say. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, you are talking to Morgan.
Morgan, go ahead.
Yeah. So, good morning, comrade who is here.
Good morning, Morgan.
Yeah. You are speaking very well, but in this land policies, what I understand myself is that we have land, the state land, and traditional land. So what I'm talking about, I want to make it clear that the state land is there. There's a scheme, forest.
Yeah, I think Morgan has been having trouble with the network there. But Morgan, we do encourage you to try and call us back so that we can get your question or contribution. 0974-870-877. Call us now. What's your question or contribution to our conversation here with Mr. Patrick Musole? Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning. Please take us off loudspeaker, sir.
Okay.
All right.
You can hear me now?
We can hear you now. What's your name?
Yes, please. It is Justin.
You said Justin?
Yes, please.
Please go ahead, Justin.
Okay. I've got a problem with the council land. I acquired land in 2017. I follow it up at Chisamba Council. When I go there, they tell me the land that they showed me that time, because I don't know the physical land when I go there. But when I go there, they are telling me it was not numbered and they cannot show me. There are no documents and all. So how best can I acquire my land which I did not see?
Okay, Justin, so just give us some more information. You're saying you bought a piece of land?
Yes, please.
And you didn't go to the site physically?
No.
But you were given coordinates?
No, they were telling me that time the plots were not numbered.
The plots were not numbered?
Yes.
Okay, may we ask where you bought this land from?
Yes, from Chisamba Council.
From Chisamba Council?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Musole, any other question you'd like to ask just to get more context?
Mr. Justin, did you pay anything for the same land?
Yes, I paid my 10,000. I paid my 500 for paperwork and everything. From the council, I even afforded it all.
You have documents on
Yes.
Any site plan?
Nothing.
Okay.
I even wrote to local government. They just replied to me that there's nothing that they can do.
Okay. Justin, just get back to your radio. Mr. Musole will respond to your issue.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your call. That sounds quite alarming, isn't it, that situation there? Let's pick up another call, then Mr. Musole will respond. 0974-870-877. This is the hot seat here on Hot 87.7. If you'd like to watch us live, you can go to the Hot FM Zambia Facebook page. And also remember, when you're there, you can leave a comment. Hello, good morning.
Mwauka.
Mwauka bwino, mwauka bwanje.
Itauka. Anjinajini. Mwauka bwanje Mr. Musole.
Mwauka bwino, mwauka bwanje.
Itauka. Ine muntu mmoja pale ajoza na kula Poland for national housing. That was in 2020. Surprisingly, the donative out that that is satisfying. Now, kutoka da penwa that mana tuza tibazati satisfying na manje tikaruende teza. I don't know. Kutia timu za taniza bwanji pali idai because there's only pira kwa zili installments.
Munasiri zolipira?
Na series because there's na marango rangi ya kaela. I'm sure by the national housing.
Okay. Okay, well, Jimmy, zikomo kwambiri.
Okay, Chabu.
All right. Well, Mr. Musole, Kasonde, Justin, and Jimmy there. Your response.
Thank you so much. I think the issues from Kasonde, Joseph, talking about the loopholes in the land allocation, whether government is celebrating or why is government quiet?
Why are they not doing anything?
Why they're not doing anything about it? I think we have a challenge. The challenge is that government does not monitor these developments that happen on land, and that's a concern we have raised so many times. You notice that we've had situations where people have been developing, even on government land itself, school land and all of that. And then after the developments are complete or near complete, that's when people wake up. Our question is, why don't we monitor these developments that are going on in the country? So it's such a lack of monitoring. When these adverts are happening, Wednesday I was in Honorable Masebo's office at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and we see an advert on Facebook. Someone is advertising customary land for sale. We tested that advert. Can we call this person? We called, and the lady answered. And she said she was selling the same land, and it's customary land, and it's not supposed to be sold. So it's purely lack of monitoring, because at least we could respond to these adverts. Government should be able to act on these adverts. These people that are advertising these things, they are not supposed to be doing these adverts. Why are they advertising? Why not respond? Why don't we have the law enforcement respond to these things when people are doing wrong things? So it's actually lack of monitoring by government. It's not that government is happy, because I can tell you that the Minister of Lands was upset that someone was advertising customary land, and we called that person in her office. The person actually responded. So we came up with a plan to meet up with that person and just hold them accountable. So it's lack of monitoring. Maybe because they don't have resources for monitoring, but we need to prioritize this.
Sorry, how did that issue end?
I think there was an appointment set up by the undercover operator to go and meet that person. I haven't followed up to find out whether that meeting did happen. But someone called as an undercover operator, pretending that they're interested in the land. So these adverts are coming up, both on the land that is acquired for investment by investors, and also customary land which is owned by head persons or chiefs. It's actually happening, and government needs to monitor these things that are happening. I think the issue of the second issue by Justin, this is land that he applied for in Chisamba, and he made some payments. He wasn't given any site plan or anything, and he was not physically at the plot or at a piece of land. All I can say is that is a red flag. I think he needs to follow up. If he cannot get the land, at least to get a refund of his money, because otherwise he could have just been scammed, and he has lost his money, which is unfortunate. But he needs to physically follow up, go to Chisamba, town council, produce all the evidence of the payments he made, so that he's given the land, he's taken to the land. Chisamba still has a lot of land. I think he can be given the land. Especially that this matter is on air, I'm sure that Chisamba wouldn't want to be seen to be defrauding people of their money and not giving the land. I guess he can be given land. He needs to follow up.
Have you heard of any issues with this council in Chisamba?
No, not Chisamba. We are not aware about any issues in Chisamba. We are aware about other councils, but not Chisamba. I think this is the first case that I'm aware of from Chisamba.
So, in his story, he paid the money. Land wasn't numbered. No site plan. So, when you're looking to get land, what are some of the things you need to look out for? How do you identify a scam, basically? Because we're assuming he's been scammed. We're not sure, but according to some of the information he's given, that's what it's indicating.
Exactly. The fact that he paid money, he wasn't given any documentation to that land, no site plans. The land was not numbered, because before before the land is given out, is advertised, it is numbered so that even the plot numbers are there. The fact that they advertised land that was not numbered, they collected money for land that was not numbered. So ideally, he didn't know what he was paying for. I think that was a red flag because these plots are supposed to be numbered. So that we even know the number of plots that are on sale, and these plots are supposed to be numbered. The fact that they collected money on plots that are not even numbered, I think is a red flag. He needs to follow up to Zambia Town Council and claim, first of all, he shouldn't claim his money because they've used that money, I don't know since when he paid. He needs to claim his land. And if they fail to give him the land, then they need to refund his money, probably with interest, because they've used this money.
And if it's found that whoever this individual wasn't part of this council, then there's no hope for him.
Then he's been scammed. He needs to identify who he has been dealing with, because in this era and age, people can pretend to be who they are not and collect money fraudulently. So he needs to identify who he's been dealing with, and that's why it's better, I think, to visit these offices so that you put a face to a voice. You are dealing, I'm dealing with this person. He's in this office. This is his position, and so forth. So that as you continue, you have had physical contact with this person rather than just dealing with someone on the phone. We don't know the details, but I'm assuming that he probably never got to meet these people in person.
Okay. Jimmy is talking about the national housing issue.
The national housing issue, I don't have much information on this, and so maybe we just need to investigate further. All I would do is I would give him my number so that we can have follow-up discussions and see whether how we can help him either get the land. If that's not possible, at least get his refund.
Okay. All right. Well, we're coming to a close. For anyone who'd like to get in touch with the Zambia Land Alliance, how do they do that?
Okay, thank you so much. Our office is on Makeni Bonaventure. We are off Linda Road at St. John, plot number 401A. We are near a health facility called Ruth Kaluluma. That's where we are found. So for those who want to come physically, but you can reach us on 0967 469581, 0967 469581. We are also on Facebook, so we are reachable.
Okay. Well, before we close, we can pick up one last call, and then you can respond to that, and then we close the show. Give us a call, 0974-870-877. Our guest is Mr. Patrick Musole. He is the Executive Director of the Zambia Land Alliance. Hello, good morning. Good morning, what's your name?
Okay, this is Justin again.
Okay, Justin, go ahead.
Yes, please. He's saying the plots were supposed to be numbered. That time, the person who was there when he got there, they always say he has been transferred, not with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take your phone number, and then you can we'll pass it on to Mr. Musole, and you can continue this conversation with him.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Justin, thank you so much for your call.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, I have to say, Mr. Musole, thank you so much for joining us today on the hot seat.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Grateful.
I've been speaking to Mr. Patrick Musole. He is the Executive Director of the Zambia Land Alliance here on the hot seat. I've been your host, Chishambuambe. Look out for the next edition of the hot seat coming to you on Thursday from 9 hours, and that will be with my colleague Peter Zulu. Wherever you've been listening or watching this show from, good morning to you. Whether you were listening on 97.7 in Lundazi, that is Kanele FM, or on our sister station Kritu FM 93.3. And also thank you so much to everyone who watched live on the Hot FM Zambia Facebook page. To stay tuned, coming up next is the Urban Vibe with Honey.
The station that speaks your mind. No filters, no fakes, just pure fire with top tier presenters. Hot FM at 20. The heat is on.
Once upon a time, there was a very busy mummy who wanted to make sure her baby got all he needed. She searched far and wide and discovered that his little tummy was as small as his little fist. Whilst she could fill up his tummy with any foods, it was important to fill it up with the right nutrients for his little body. Nestle Cerelac Little Ones, a source of 12 vitamins and minerals in a bowl, recommended for children who are 12 months of age and above. Little bodies need big support.
Your weekend is about to get exciting and extra spicy. Welcome to Lusaka Legacy Resort, where a special weekend rate of only 2,800 kwacha gets you dinner, bed, and breakfast at the most serene prime resort in Lusaka. Start your day at our Sunset Cafe, open to guests and your whole family, with breakfast from 06:30 to 10:30, lunch from 12:30 to 15 hours, and dinner from 18 hours to 22 hours. Enjoy accommodation, a fully stocked bar, a sparkling swimming pool, and more, all with a breathtaking view of nature. Relax, unwind, and make memories at Lusaka Legacy Resort. Offer valid until 30th November 2025. Visit us at subplot 274 of 382 of Great East Road, Minwood, Chongwe. Call 0762 350 720 to book now.
Make delicious homemade meals effortlessly with new Binto noodles with spice and herb.
Mama P is making Binto tonight.
Good, better, Binto. This is Maro Auto Spares. With that check engine light on your dash or anything else, Maro is your one-stop shop for all your genuine auto spares for your car. From Nissan, Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, Mitsubishi, Subaru, Mazda, and all other car brands in Zambia with pricing that is better than the other guys. Don't waste your time. Call Maro on 0977 434 717 or visit them along Chilumulu Road opposite Livana Secondary School at Mount Meru Filling Station and in Chilenje with branches in Ndola and Joma. Maro Auto Spares. Genuine parts your car will ever need.
Yango Delivery is the perfect solution for all your delivery needs. Use the app to order a delivery by motorbike,